Hey, what's up, guys? So, today let's talk about being 17 and an entrepreneur. Let's get right into it. With being 17 and an entrepreneur, you're still living your 17-year-old life. I have a part time job at Mike's Car Wash. We are just washing cars, and I get paid 9 to 5. You're still being your usual self. So, just because I'm an entrepreneur and I'm, you know, doing stuff that's not everything that every other 17-year-old person is doing doesn't mean I'm not kind of still doing those usual things. So if you know what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is, I'm still working 9 to 5. I'm still doing other things on a part time. And does that limit my time? Yes, it does. And my time is valuable, and I don't have a lot of it in a day. So that's kind of the one thing that you sacrifice with your pros and cons there, is that you're probably going to be making a lot more money than some other people, but at the same time your time is very limited, and you don't have that extra time to scroll through Snapchat or do whatever you want to do. You've got you're on a time schedule there. So being an entrepreneur, yes, I still have those business, those business struggles that every other business person has. It's just starting out for me. So just starting out as a business person, you're kind of, how should I say? Starting out, you're kind of at a disadvantage. Because when you're 17, you're still kind of a minor, and we'll talk more about that later in the video. But right now, I gotta get to work, guys. Have a good one. What's up, guys? I'm back. Alright, so I just got off work, and let's talk more about the goals. Alright, so there's certain goals you have to hit, not just when you're an entrepreneur, but also when you have to work your time out so that way things work for you. So, when you want to live your own life as a regular teenager, but you also want to kind of also build a business or do something like that, you kind of have to manage your time and make certain goals for yourself. So say you want to get to, I don't know, let's just use the YouTube channel for example. So you want to get to 10 subscribers in one day, but you also want to go hang out with two of your best buddies and I want to go drive around for a little while. So how are you gonna manage that? You have to kind of set your time up to where you can easily measure out yourself and easily kind of say, okay, I've had enough for today. Let's take a break and let's kind of come back at this tomorrow. Because there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow is forever. So now with that being said, don't kind of let yourself say, oh, let's just do it tomorrow. Kind of say, get something done today. That way, kind of make yourself happy, and then you can move forward from there. So let's say you do, like, say, let's do 5 Facebook posts on whatever I want to accomplish, and then fill out like some paperwork, or make one video and then post it, and then you're done for the day. You kind of have to watch yourself like that, and don't let yourself get overwhelmed by all the stuff that you've got to get done. So keep that in mind, guys, and we'll get into the next segment right now. Alright, so next, guys, let's talk about being 17. You need to keep in mind that, the lifestyle of an entrepreneur at the age of 17 isn't necessarily for everybody. So if you think about it, when you're trying to progress in a business or at some skill you have in trying to make money at it, takes a lot of time. You're not just going to get clients through the door right from the rip, bing, bang, boom, and you're making a whole bunch of money. That's not how this works. You have to market yourself. You have to kind of, tell why you're better than your competition. So it takes a lot of time doing that. And if you want to be the kind of teenager that goes out and enjoys being a teen when you're a teen, and being at parties and with girlfriends, or doing something that that fits being a teenager, and that's perfectly fine. But maybe this isn't for you if you want to do that, most of your time. I'm spending my summer marketing. I'm spending my summer doing jobs and bettering the business in the long run. And when most of the stuff that I'm not doing is I'm kind of losing time with friends. I'm losing time being a teenager, and that's kind of the rough spot. You gotta weigh your pros and cons. Are you gonna be more of the business guy, or are you gonna be more of the teen? You kind of have to think about it. Um, so with that said, I think that it's not a lifestyle that's for everybody, but it's a lifestyle for the type of people that aren't really social. If you don't aren't really connected with all of your peers, then why not try to hone in on a craft or a skill, and be the best that you can be, and something that you think that can take you on a long run. So just keep that in mind, guys. Let's go over the pros and cons. Alright, guys, so let's go over the pros and cons. The pros and cons of being an entrepreneur, but you're 17. So, let's go over the pros first. Let's go over the pros. Okay, so what's good about it? What's good about being 17, your own boss? Good. Number one, you make your schedule. You get to time out your own thing, and you go at your own pace. You figure out, I want to make one video today, and I'll do a bit of marketing, and I'll be done. Or you can say, I'm just going to hit the books today. I'm going to be on it all day. You can do that. Uh, of course, you'll have to do your own stuff and everything. Uh, but another thing is that you'll be able to kind of get a head start for your future. So, a lot of people at 17, they're out, having fun, doing their own things. Maybe they're getting into a bit of trouble. Who knows? But one thing that most teenagers are not doing is progressing in their career as diligently as entrepreneurs are. So you'll be ahead of the game. You'll be way ahead of the game. You're already making those networking connections. You're reaching out. You're making those connections, and people are getting to know you. So if you reach out and you do your own thing, you might have that might benefit you for whatever career path you want to push on down the line. Okay, so next let's do let's say cons. Okay, what's bad about being an entrepreneur at 17? Uh, One bad thing is that you don't have much time. You're kind of limited on your time. You're not really hanging out with friends too much, and you're kind of at a you're missing out on a few social things that most teenagers already have, uh, but maybe you'll make up for those in social networking events or something like that. Maybe you don't need to go out to a party every once in a while. Maybe you don't want to. So that's just a few cons there. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the delay on this video. I've been working with my new editing software on the MacBook, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the channel. We are still pushing our subscribers. We really want to get up to 100 by, well, at the time of this recording, tomorrow. But we want to reach 500 by the year 2021. Also, we do have a merch store. Link is down in the description. Check it out. I will also have my Facebook link in the description, and I will have a few other things for you guys. So if you want to check that out, feel free. Have a good one, guys. Catch you on the horizon.